I think everyone have probably seen the discussion, the speech what von der Leyen's done a few days in Brussels. What does it mean? She says we must rearm because there's a future possibility of a war. And that means every single state in the Union will have to pass from 2.5%, what they're currently spending on military expending in their countries, to 5%. And seeing how these European economies outsourcing Russian gas and buying the more expensive forms of supplies, Norway and America, explains why in the last few years, 4 or 5 years, the cost of energy has gone up 3 times, referring to gas and electricity. Regarding how much you pay for a kilowatt hour here in Italy, it was around about 14 cents, 15 cents a kilowatt hour, probably 3 years ago. Now we're talking around about 30 to 45 cents a kilowatt hour for domestic use. And obviously, where each government's going to find the money for extra military expenses or spending, they're going to have to cut back on the welfare, the social, public services, schools, to put more money into military spending. That means more higher taxes for everyone. And seeing the state of the economy, as I mentioned, and the public finances are absolutely in the red, and the BCE, the Bank Central Europe, is in the red, and you got these people running non-elected officials. They have top manager pay as wages, annually speaking. It's probably a good excuse for them seeing we go from a civilian economy to a military economy, war mode. That's how America has reset it to their economy from 1929 until they then got officially involved in World War II. The bombing Pearl Harbor was a good excuse, and therefore all the efforts were dedicated for the war. This could be the scenario of for Europe. You got a failing economy, you got lunatics running Brussels, and obviously due to this net zero green agendas, you should call it, or narratives, is absolutely just destroying people's lives and industry. So it's just a good recipe for disaster. The Great Reset. You destroy the old and build upon the new, from the foundations and upwards. This is all about an foreign dystopian military society, like the old Soviet Union, to put in simpler words.